So the big thing here is to get your swing out of this rhythmic timing and get more connected so you can just create power in your swing and not rhythmically kind of keep your arms and body in sync, because you'll spend more energy trying to do that than get energy into the golf ball. So in your setup position, you have this big stretch out away from your ball. It means you're taking your arms, pushing them away. And you'll see your right arm start pulling away from the shot. And because of that stretch and this arm pulling this behind you, this is collapses that front arm. And at this point where we should be right here creating some dynamic power here, you're still getting stuck back here. This shoulder is pulling this hip weight back here. So the force is being pulled right there. So at this point here, a tour player right about here, they're already pushing back this way with their kinetic forces, and you're twisting upper back and pulling. Because right now you're just trying to find a sense of balance to turn the direction of the way. You do really initially push, but this is you waiting too long to get any kinetic energy. And when you get on the golf course and you get anxious, it's that timing of you waiting is harder. And that's when you start getting in trouble. Because all the speed you have in your swing, you have these angle changes where you have to go down here and try to stay down and flip the hands over and try to stay through the shot. And it becomes complicated to get all that release the same with different clubs. So we just worked on trying to store up energy better on the backswing. And let's look at some drills that we did. The main drill we did is this one here. And we'll go back to the bag. So the first thing is we want to do is we've got 6 things we can get power from. We can get it from our core, legs, as they push off the ground as a force, in your arms. And you are getting it from a twist from the hip and the shoulder and an arm pulling behind you. And so the opposite of this feeling here is I want you to feel your core muscles through here. Core down to your knees. This box is where you're feeling stored up energy. Not here, but here. And as I get that feeling, I'm building resistance in this space, and you're building power that space. My back arm is connected right here at my elbow. In this drill, I'm going to feel this stay right on there. That's where we put the head cover there. So your head cover would fall out right at that point. And here it's going to be right underneath my arm. Now as this stays here, I have to move my arm up and down like I'm going to throw a ball. So staying connected. So I feel this. I want you to feel all this energy here in this fold. And so that. At any time here, I can turn around and push the other way with my core muscles. My arm can drop down in front of me. I can feel I can hit that bag with all the force I want that way. So that gives you energy to hit power this way instead of dragging and flipping that way. So that was this big thing here, is that try to store up energy better in the backswing so you get to this feeling of hitting the bag with that force of your core, legs pushing, an arm can release. So that was the big thing we tried to do. Let's see what we got over here. So here's the drill we did. The thing under your arm, it folds and stays right in front of you. This is where your arm leaves you, and you see the weight getting outside. You do this, you see that you'll naturally keep your posture better. Here you can see that you're being pulled up away from the shot this way. Now from here, you can just see you'll naturally can drive that energy back to the ball. Everything starts working more in sync instead of just trying to time all this energy that you get in trouble with. From the front view, so right there you see how you're resisting core. Keep that arm folded. So to you it felt smaller, but you actually see the shoulders move the exact same amount, but the difference is where the forces are. You feel more grounded. That arm, because the arm doesn't pull behind you, this keeps this arm more extended out, a different look. And from there, you can see how those legs are like a spring, they want to go. This allows you to drop those arms in. Instead of dragging and pulling and flipping, you're being powerful to the ball. And there's how you get that power into your swing. So it's really just kind of tightening up this. It's a good, see how much more compact it looks. And that feel like you can just hit that bag with a force and then release that energy. And this is the twist and back and flip. So it really just comes just better load of energy in the backswing so you can get that feeling of just hitting that bag and do that club up, side down drill.